It's April Fool's, and you know what that means. The April Fool's update is out. Every year on April 1st, Gaijin releases a unique update to celebrate April Fools. Usually this is a joke like UFOs or mech suits, but in this case they added World War I vehicles to the game. You can play as either the Triple Entente or the German Empire. On the German side, you can play as the A7V, the Boat Panzer VI, the Garford Boat, the Fokker D7, and the mighty Zeppelin. On the Triple Entente side, you have the Saint-Chamond, the Mark V, the Garford, the Spad S13, and the HP-12. There's only one map right now, but with the new map comes some neat features. First off, there's now infantry units on the ground who will throw anti-tank grenades at you and man machine guns to kill you. You can of course kill these ground units to get some extra score to your team. Bombing works differently too. Instead of landing at an airfield to rearm, you fly out of the map and get to respawn in a different vehicle. Flying planes is pretty fun. The planes are slow, so you need to be careful when flying low to the ground, especially since every tank has more machine guns than the average American household. The bombers can also be a bit unwieldy, so make sure you get a large enough run-up for a bombing run. Because of the slow speeds, air battles can be pretty easy and also pretty fun. And the Zeppelin is super easy to take down. But I mean, what do you expect? It's a giant ball of gas, of course it's going to be pretty easy to shoot down. So the planes are fun. But what about the tanks? Not so much. Okay, it's gotten better recently, but early on, man, it was rough. Let me show you this screenshot. Something is missing in this screenshot, and I want to see if you know what's missing. That's right, it's a tank that isn't the A7V. The A7V was very overpowered with really good armor and 20 crew members, meaning pretty much every round went to the Germans. Again, Gaijin probably changed this because I did have some luck against the Germans later in the day, but on the German side the A7V is easily the best tank, at least in my opinion. On the Entente side I'd say it's the Chamond. It pens the most and has the least shell drop and can also eat shells pretty well. The light tanks are good if you prefer speed, but they can get stuck easily, especially on steep terrain, so watch out. The Mark V and the Boat Panzer have turrets on either side, whereas the Chamond and the A7V only have one front turret, although each tank has plenty of machine guns to take out infantry sitting around the map. If you complete challenges, you can actually earn these tanks and play them in regular games, so it seems like these tanks will be here to stay. Whether they will get their own game mode like in the event, I'm not sure, but at least we'll be able to keep them. And that's generally it for the new April Fool's update. It's pretty cool to see these World War I tanks come into the game. I think it's really neat. This sort of part of history doesn't really get acknowledged very much in tank games. It's mostly just World War II and onwards, so it's nice to be able to play these tanks in this game now, and I hope that they'll be here to stay like the modern tanks were. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment saying how you feel. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day and or night.